Hey guys, um, this is Jay here. I'm here to give my review on the movie Good Time. This is a movie that stars Robert Pattinson. He plays a low-life criminal that attempts to rob a bank, and after the robbery goes wrong, and his brother that he swindled into coming on the robbery attempt with him gets apprehended by the police. He spends the rest of the film trying to break him out. Uh, I think that this movie is significant not only on its own, but within the context of what's going on with Robert Pattinson right now being offered the role in Christopher Nolan's new movie, and more importantly, being offered the role as the new Batman. Um, for people that, and there are many that have a problem with this casting, just like they did the casting of Ben Affleck. I think that if you had to pick one movie to see a Robert Pattinson to wipe the bad taste of the Twilight movies out of your mouth and see Robert Pattinson on his own as an actor, apart from that silly mess that is Twilight, you're gonna want to go see this movie. And I've seen two other movies from Robert Pattinson, I will admit, on it, acting on his own, because I always wanted to see if he had chops on his own apart from this, joke of a franchise. So I saw David Cronenberg's Cosmopolis, and then I saw The Rover, starring him and Guy Pearce. And both of those movies, though were decent, they were both decent performances by Robert Pattinson. Nothing substandard, but they were nothing to write home about either. Um, I think he's done other movies. I've heard that he's done. I can't even remember the name of another movie he did, but I think it is this movie in particular that I saw that made me think that Robert Pattinson would have what it takes to play the role of the Batman. Now, is he the perfect fit for the Batman? Could there have been another actor out there that probably could have embodied the character a little bit better than Robert Pattinson? Maybe. But since it's already said and done, and Robert Pattinson has been signed on to play the role of the Batman, do I think that he has what it takes to portray an effective Bruce Wayne / Batman? After seeing his work in the movie Good Time in particular, I'd have to say yes. I'd have to say that he does have the talent and the ability to disappear into roles. And this is apparent in the movie Good Time more than any other movie you could probably see in his filmography. He completely disappears into the role. You don't see him in the role. You see a desperate, low-level criminal trying to get his brother out of jail for the entire movie. As far as the movie itself goes, Good Time. I can't remember the director's name, but the director is in the movie, and he plays the retarded younger brother that gets arrested. And it's a nonstop, just a movie full of suspense, and you want to know what's going to happen from beginning to end. And you're always on the edge of your seat, for the lack of a better term. Um, the soundtrack is great. The story is very good. There are some twists and turns in the movie where he thinks he's breaking his brother out of a hospital. I don't want to spoil too much of the movie, but it ends up being somebody else, and then he has to you know seek other measures to try to get him out. Um, so on its own, this is it's a very great movie, and my particular rating system would be different. I don't use numbers and I don't use letters, so I would say superior meaning the best movie possible, excellent meaning a very good movie, um, good meaning average, fair meaning below average, and poor meaning just an absolute bad movie. I'd have to give this movie an excellent rating. And it's just more important, within the context of Robert Pattinson and his recent acquisitions of the roles in Christopher Nolan's new project and Matt Reeves' new Batman project. And I like to it's a comparison that I make to Leonardo DiCaprio, where I used to think Leonardo DiCaprio was the same kind of actor, where he was an actor that appealed to women mostly, and I wasn't really sure if he had the chops of I don't know, a Christian Bale. But he made good movies. The Aviator. He made The Departed, and he made Shutter Island. But those were all Martin Scorsese movies. So I attributed all of the success of those movies to the director Martin Scorsese. And then when he broke off and he worked with Christopher Nolan on Inception and he did great there, then I finally realized that, yeah, I think Leonardo DiCaprio is a very talented actor, and I believe that he's one of the better actors working today. And I say that because that's the way I felt about Robert Pattinson until I saw Good Time. So I wanted to make this video as both a review of Good Time and a commentary on Robert Pattinson as being cast as the new Batman. Um, I think that he does have the ability, now that he's cast, to disappear into this role and possibly be a good Bruce Wayne / Batman. And as for the movie itself, as I said, it's a very good movie, and I give it an excellent rating. So that's it. Thanks for watching.